favoritism even on our nation's capital. For one thing, she's overstayed her visa. A little bit closer. She talks about jihad and has gained favor from our former illustrious president / traitor Obama. At a recent speech, he said, and I quote, "When we stand up to those who oppress our communities, that Allah accepts us as a form of jihad, that we are struggling against tyrants and rulers, not only abroad, but here in the United States of America, where you have fascists and white supremacists and Islamophobes reigning in the White House. She is also for Sharia law. She has said that she will not assimilate into our country." Those are her words. I will not assimilate. I mean, not that we want her, but if she doesn't want to assimilate, then that only leaves one alternative. She's here to take over our country. Santiago Martinez Flores, what has he done? Well, aside from the fact that he was previously deported back to Mexico, aside from the fact that he has already spent 2 years in Oregon's correctional system, what has he done lately? Well, he raped a 9-year-old girl right here in Oregon. That's right in her family's apartment in Clackamas County. Her sister lay just a few feet away, and her parents slept down the hall when this egregious act occurred. How many Santiagos are lurking out there, waiting to strike in our sanctuary state? Is that what we want to become known for? A sanctuary for convicted felons that are not even from this country? They've been deported, they're back, and they're raping people? Is that what we're a sanctuary of? I don't think so. I'm not going to let that happen. What Kate Brown wants. That's what Kate Brown wants. Okay, her office was put on notice about that man. So let's see what she does. He's currently incarcerated. They caught him down in California next to the Mexican border, but they brought him back here. So let's see what happens. No! I wish that it was. This has been done to our republic by previous administrations and the current Governor Brown for one specific and nefarious treasonous purpose. It is a desire to destroy what our founding fathers have started in this grand experiment where the people are the rulers. Our elected officials are merely administrators and caretakers of that which we hold so dear. Our rights come from above, heaven, by God. That's where our rights come from, not by man. That we each have an inalienable right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's right, liberty and the pursuit of happiness. How can we be pursuing those wonderful attributes when we are fighting for our very lives? Briefly, I want to talk about the Muslim requirement to only eat meat that has been prepared by halal. That is, instead of humanely killing it, they let the animal bleed out. That's how it dies, by its throat cut and blood leaving its body. And it's actually been sacrificed to Allah. All Satan worshippers use animals to sacrifice people. That means that every animal they kill and eat has been sacrificed to the devil. That is what's going on, folks. That's why they hate us. They hate all that is good and pure. That is why we must fight, and that is why this is a battle between Satan and God. Which side are you on? All right, let's remember to recall Governor Kate Brown. Get her out of there.
So we're ready to get
On January 29th, or July 29th, we've got a great event here at the Capitol as well with Northwest Rulers for Change. I'll be there, Kate Brown will be there, we'll all be there giving speeches and
I'm
having
here
a good
because
time
I'm standing
hanging
up
out.
for Oregon.
Maybe we'll get that margarita
This
maker
rally
going.
is about making Oregon safe again because
It's going to be
we feel
July
with everything
29th
that's
here
going
at the
down
Capitol.
with Kate Brown and
So
what
right
she's
up
doing
there
to
on the
our
front
state,
steps, it's
someone's
going
got
to
to
be
stand
for
up. And you know, our group may be small, but
petitions
we
to
are
sign. We're going to make it a pretty official event with some elected officials and so forth. So it should be pretty good.
Yeah, Joey said that this is going to be a part of the ongoing event.
Yep.
When you say that Governor Brown is doing things that are bad for the state,
Well, the main one, not the main, but one thing that hits me in the heart, and I know a lot of these patriots as well, is that she's passed this abortion law. And That's that's not acceptable. Not acceptable. No, I'm not paying for people to have use abortion as a form of birth control, or illegals pay for their abortions. It's not going to happen. I'm going to fight that until my death. I'm not kidding.
You're referring to the healthcare for undocumented.
No, I'm referring to the abortion.
Okay, that's
bill. Yeah, up to 9 months. Can you imagine that?
So what do you think about the healthcare bill for undocumented immigrant children that were brought in here from different countries?
You know, I think everybody should have health care, but I think there's a way to have it, and I think legals before illegals should get that, and there's a lot of legals here. And, well, illegals, if the kids were born here, I think all kids should be covered, in my opinion. But I really feel legals before illegals, and but I do want the kids to have insurance, and I think it's the parents' responsibility to become legal and take the proper channels of getting the right insurance for their children.
Yeah. I know a lot of this is very much reactionary. I know the legislature just wrapped up, and there are a lot of bills that were passed that a lot of people are upset about. They're frustrated that they, as citizens, who get the opportunity to vote on it, which is something that, I've heard a lot. What are your thoughts on that? Are there bills other than the healthcare portion?
Yes, the gun one, the gun rights one, where that she wants to have people and family members who are able to report people who they don't think in their family should have guns, and then go in and have their guns taken away. That's wrong. I think anybody should be able to have a gun in the state of Oregon. That's right. I just saw this one, the decriminalization of heroin and cocaine. Yes, defelonization. Yeah, exactly. I'm not for that. I understand that those people need help, I get that. And I know that the amounts are small, but in my opinion, if you start decriminalizing that, you're going to have people will want you to start decriminalizing other things. And Brown is just like that. She doesn't care. In my opinion, she does not care about this state. She's sneaking everything in behind the door, behind the back door. And she's just a sneaky, evil person, in my opinion. And I will do everything in my power to take her down.